Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a dramatic couple in love that loves reacting to some Dragon Ball Super.
With like the oomph in that.
Infinite.
Yeah.
And so this is Dragon Ball Super episode number 59. And we have a playlist for all of our reactions for this. You can also check out our reactions to Dragon Ball Z Kai and Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That's actually how we got into Dragon Ball. And if you want early ad-free access and to see our full watch-along reactions, check out Patreon. The link's in the description of this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ad-free. Who doesn't love ad-free?
Exactly.
Ooh, that's the first time I've seen Whis not look happy.
What are these meddlers doing here? Well, what a pleasant surprise this is. It's the Supreme Kai of the 7th universe. His attendant Whis, let's see, you were Goku.
Oh yeah, like you don't remember.
This time they've come to see you.
Don't stop begging me to fight you again, so I said I'd ask.
Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no point.
That's true.
What are you talking about?
Oh! Oh.
What did I do now?
Thought I told you not to say a word.
Play along.
Perhaps they're more capable than I thought. If that's what you want, then I'd be happy to. A good host does not disappoint his guests.
Clearly, in the middle of your tea time, it was our impropriety for coming uninvited to ask.
We're completely off schedule, and you're overdue for your rest.
It's like you're all bad liars.
I needed that nap pronto.
That yawn seems fake.
God, Goku.
I'm on quite the roll today. Premium tea leaves and several sticky rice cakes with an assortment of sweet fillings.
Ah, that does sound tasty. Surprisingly springy, aren't they?
They are indeed. It's indescribable. I'll never think of bean paste the same way again. Sure you have it with the tea.
There's no denying it. We do have...
Drink my safety
Yeah.
instead of...
Thank you for this generous gift. You're welcome anytime.
Now, Saiyan.
Sure leaving is a good idea?
Just keep walking, Goku.
I thought they would have found a way to, like, I don't know, bump into the tray. Great sound effect.
There's no doubt about it. He plans to kill Gowasu in cold blood.
Zamasu's aura completely reeked of murderous intentions, Goku.
What about Gowasu? You think he knows?
I would say he probably hasn't noticed it yet. I didn't sense Zamasu's bloodlust.
Then what are we doing?
Yeah, but you don't know anything. You don't sense anything.
I can't take action against a high-level deity without some proof.
An outside destroyer cannot simply obliterate him because he harbors dark intentions. For the moment, all we can do is watch what happens next.
Here is your special Earth tea, Master Gowasu.
What if he put poison in there?
He'll be fine. He knows you're watching him now. Or onto him, at least.
It's most soothing to the soul.
Zamasu's gotta be trickier now. Make it look like an accident.
I mean, poison tea was pretty covert.
I can't believe they slipped through our fingers like that. I was so close to having Goku's head on a platter.
They've seen they can't win and will stay away if they even have half a brain. You can hunt him down at the end and kill him slowly with painstaking precision. Power of the Super Dragon Balls to give you an indestructible body as well.
Thanks for the concern, but I've got all the power I need. And when your sword is mighty enough, you don't need a shield. Just wait.
It's pretty badass.
Here we are destroying all mortals, and yet we require mortal power to succeed.
I was right to acquire this body. Did, like, Zamasu split himself off and, like, make another one of himself? And then that's Zamasu asked for to be Goku?
How long can we hold out like this?
Or did he fuse with Goku and then ask the Dragon Ball to split them? Because you can't split once you're fused. But if he requested it...
Try one. What? No, that's okay. You kids can keep them for yourself. Come on, please. Let's see two. Okay.
Aw.
Even if I'm the last one willing to fight, I'll never give up. Won't let these smiles slip away.
We know, Mai. We know.
Vegeta doing some proper training.
I ran away and left her behind again.
He's been hardcore moping like that ever since they got back.
This is your chance, Mai. Let's talk strategy. Whenever people are depressed and you're nice to them, they'll melt in your hands like butter. The trick is to place your hand on their shoulders and speak oh so gently. It's not your... I know how easy it is for me to say because I haven't gone through what you have, and I can't imagine your pain. Just feel safe in my caring and non-judgy arms. You've been bearing
Non-judgy arms.
my sweet, sweet trunks. Sorry.
I have no idea what he's going through. Hey, Big Me.
Future Big U.
I want you to pull yourself together. You lost one fight, now you're moping like a baby.
Dude, he's gone through a lot.
He might need tough love.
I'm sorry, kid, but can you please just leave me alone?
It really sucks to find out my future self turns out to be such a weenie, but at least it explains why you couldn't keep my safe.
Oh.
Oh.
If that bothers you, then fight me. Come and make me shut up.
Yeah, kick your own ass.
Call yourself a Saiyan?
He's so Vegeta's kid.
These cakes and tea are an exquisite pairing. You should have some too.
No, thank you, Master. I'm not really that hungry.
He hasn't made the slightest aggressive move. Are you positive he intends to strike him down?
This is making me hungry. Have patience, Goku. I doubt it will be much longer.
I have realized I was mistaken, after all, about the interplay between good and evil. You told me that one can succumb to evil and then come out with a new understanding. Such ugly acts can be necessary to achieve a more perfect end.
I'm pleased you've seen that truth.
Thanks for giving me the idea to kill you.
No way, he wouldn't!
I should be more careful. They get stuck in your throat.
Why are you waiting?
The last second. Or not. Oh yeah, the 3 seconds. Oh, God, I keep forgetting about that.
Did you already forget about my power?
Yes. Of course we did.
That's the certainty we needed.
Then I believe it's time.
What's the kitty oven mitt?
A massage glove?
Yep.
I'm sorry, did I get in your way?
Nice.
I was under the impression you'd left.
Sorry, there's one more matter we need to discuss.
What matter?
Get him.
Prentice is currently trying to kill you.
I need you to explain yourself immediately.
I was trying to kill you. That's my explanation.
Allow me to explain for him. Zamasu's objective is to kill you and claim the time ring for himself. And with you gone, there would be no one in this universe to impede his plans. He's going to use the Super Dragon Balls to make himself indestructible.
I thought you overcame those impulses and turned over a new leaf.
There is no other leaf. There is only divine justice, and it demands that I serve it well.
Zamasu.
Quit just saying his name.
We didn't have to guess much at all. I saw the future with my own eyes. Thanks to you, whole cities were in ruins. Countless lives were completely destroyed.
All the more reason why I can't let you interlopers get in the way of them now.
Yeah, let's just say, dude, Beerus is gonna wreck you. Come on. Someone's gonna stop him. The music is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Come on, don't tell me you're quitting already. I've got plenty of fight left in me.
Funny getting a pep talk from yourself. I will win this, no matter how strong the enemy is. Thanks, little me. You've got...
Again, Whis? That's definitely on purpose. You see, this is exactly why I said Supreme Kai should take us back.
You destroyed Zamasu?
Yes, my lord did it with one shot.
Future will be safe from his tyranny.
Yeah, but not his future. Or his present, I guess.
All right!
Your future's saved, but not mine.
Exactly.
That may be the case when you ignorant mortals meddle with the laws of nature. When I kill a god, it will affect all flows of time.
What?
Way to go.
No, I don't believe it.
Everything's fine, Trunks. I mean, he is a deity.
But I need to see for myself.
Yeah.
Yep. That was so satisfying.
So satisfying.
Oh, to see him just like grab him. And then I was wondering, I thought he was just gonna like blast him in the face with something, but no, just disappears. Like,
And I'm not gonna lie, I was satisfied by the fact that it looked painful.
mm-hmm.
I was pleased with that. I'm like, he wasn't just snapped. No. He like disappeared from his core outwards and it hurt, and that was good.
Yeah. Zamasu could never be a Supreme Kai because he's just like too smart. It seems like you have to be a complete freaking moron to be a Supreme Kai in any universe. Just, what do you mean? Like, he was so dense, like, he just couldn't put it together. Zamasu, I thought we talked about this. It was like he was treating him like he was like Zamasu was a dog. Like, Zamasu, we talked about this, Zamasu. No, Zamasu, no.
Yeah. I mean, just the sort of, I mean, I understand, like, if there had been no sign, being like, this is impossible.
Yeah.
I have tea across the table from this person. Like, how could they be trying to kill me this whole time? Like, look, when you share tea with someone, they don't try to kill you. Those are the rules, all right?
I didn't know. I don't drink tea, so I didn't know there were tea rules in there.
There are tea rules.
Okay, all right.
But like, you know, like, they break bread together. It's one of those things, you know, I could see if there were no signs going like, this is impossible. I don't understand how you could be making this accusation. But there were signs, increasing signs, and the arrogance to be like, no, it's fine. I fixed it. We had a discussion. Everything's cool now. Like, dude, open your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just both the arrogance and the closed-mindedness to make that assumption and never consider the possibility that you might be wrong and that this person may not actually be clear-headed because they agree with you. Like, Supreme Kais, I don't know how they get their job, but I feel like they all need to go back into some training. Collectively, there needs to be a training.
Yes, agreed. Whis with the kitten mitten, like having
so
that
great.
be the way that they stop him from murdering the 10th Universe Supreme Kai. That's brilliant.
There was no better way to do that.
Yes.
That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
And I like how, I mean, I guess, like, the kitten mitten was so strong, or like, it like kept his energy in there. So like when he like ripped it away, his sword was like, his energy sword was still there. Because if you're Zamasu, like after the kitten mitten's there, like you just like get away, like you put your weapon away. But he didn't. So that's my, like, I'm thinking like, did he, or maybe just, you know, was so surprised everything happened so fast I didn't even think about to put it away. But yeah, I was surprised by that.
It was the kitten mitten.
Don't
underestimate the power of the kitten mitten.
It was a kitten mitten. And I love Whis being like, did you forget about my time thing already, my power already? Because like it's like that's him telling us, the audience, like, did you guys forget that? Like, I've done this a couple times now.
But we had.
Yes.
We had forgotten it.
Which is why it's so great, because they just pull it out. Like, I mean, you know, you think about the Dragon Balls a lot, although even we didn't think about the giant Supreme Dragon Balls as being a way for him Zamasu to get Goku black. We try to make it a lot more complicated, but still, like when characters die, you're just like, okay, you think about Dragon Balls and like okay, well that can be a way for people to get back. But with Whis' power, like they just use it like I think only 3 times or something, maybe 4, but like they just do it so well and like space it out so well that you do forget about it.
Well, I'm not proud of where my mind went during all that, because I forgot about Whis' power, and I didn't even consider the possibility of them reviving the Superman. I was like, well, I mean, they said they needed proof, so I guess this is the way it's got to go. And to stop Zamasu, then sorry, dude, you gotta go. Like, my brain was just to, yeah, they're gonna watch him die, and that's gonna be their proof, and that's gonna save the world, and justifiable losses? Like, I'm not proud of this, but that's where my brain went.
I think it would have been a justifiable loss because I think, you know, they were both thinking, well, even if this doesn't work and we couldn't reverse time, like most Supreme Kais are completely useless, so it doesn't really matter if this guy dies. So.
I mean, look, we're ripping on the Supreme Kais. I'm sure there is stuff in the lore of Dragon Ball that we have not been exposed to because of the journey that we've been on.
Yeah.
And so we are probably vastly underinformed on their abilities, and I'm sure there's a reason that they are in fact supreme. We just don't see a lot of it. Maybe
they'd be cooler and they know more stuff and they wouldn't be so naive if like they did more than just drink freaking tea all the time. He's sitting there, he's like, Zamasu, my tea, it's empty. What do I do? I've got no tea, it's empty. It's like, I thought that was gonna kill him. But I guess, I mean, you know, they picked Zamasu for a reason. He was a Supreme Kai in training for a reason. They're supposed to be like good, all good beings. Because I mean, that's when Goku, I remember I talked about, like, you know, it being a Supreme Kai, and Beerus was like, that's crazy because Supreme Kais are always like good. Like they're like, you know, so I think that was just like, this is the first time a Supreme Kai in training actually went bad and like had any like sort of like inkling of being bad.
I don't know that it is the first time. And not that I know of a time before that, but like, I don't know, the way that Whis and Beerus kind of talked about Zamasu going bad was sort of like, yeah, he's a bad egg. Like the same way that we would talk about a bad person, like they come up once in a while. Like it didn't seem like the fact that he was evil was earth-shattering.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how I interpreted it. I could definitely be off base here, but it didn't seem to me like this was the one and only time in all of history, in every universe imaginable, and every timeline imaginable, that this has occurred. Maybe it's to the worst degree, though.
So even though it was so satisfying seeing Zamasu go out like that with Beerus, that can't be like the end of the other Zamasu and Goku Rose. Like that would be very unsatisfying if this is how it was all resolved. Like you want that big fight. You want the Goku and Vegeta and everyone to train up and get better and figure out some kind of way to like remove Zamasu's invincibility and have like an actual fight and like beat him.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like somewhere in one of these timelines in multiverses, he is invincible. So Beerus doing what he did, is that effective on an entity that is invincible?
That's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking like, because he's invincible, like it doesn't affect him. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when they go Back to the Future.
We all know it's Trunks' timeline that's going to be messed up because poor Trunks cannot catch a break. Poor guy. He's had a really rough run this season.
Yes, and like it's snotty little. I mean, it was a good moment for little Trunks, but still, you do not know what future Trunks has gone through, man.
Yeah, right? to dig in on Mai like that was whoa.
But like I said, this is what happens versus like this Trunks getting raised by Vegeta versus the other Trunks. Like that was all Vegeta talking through little Trunks.
You call yourself a Saiyan.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access or to see our full watch-along reactions, we got a link to Patreon down below in the description of this video. So you should go ahead and check that out. Thanks so much for seeing our reaction for Dragon Ball Super episode number 59. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.